Okay, so the professor has a few flaws. He's still a world beater where it counts, right?
Thank you. I'll sign for these, okay?
It's already been taken care of. Look, I hate to come on in bars, but, well, this kind of scenery is rare around here. May I?
Sure, go ahead. I could use a little ego boosting.
Oh, sounds like somebody's been raining on her parade.
She just found out one of her idols has feet of clay.
Feet of clay, mind of gold.
All that action out there in the lobby a little while ago. Your idol part of that crew? Who were those people anyway?
The Assistant Secretary of State and Professor Peter Wychinsky, no less.
The Assistant Secretary of State and who? Wychinsky?
Wychinsky.
There's a big political powwow in the banquet room.
Oh, how about that? You know one of them?
Well, we had a brief encounter. Very brief. You didn't know the professor was here?
No, I'm not into politics much.
Oh. What room are you in?
Eight.
8? 8's my lucky number.
Is it mine?
This place has no ambiance.
Gotta have ambience.
Knew you'd feel that way. See you later, Kelly. Oh, I left my bracelet on the table. I'll be right back.
8 is not your lucky number.
And he is not telling the truth. He was watching Wychinsky.
Come on, Sabrina. This is getting out of hand.
I'm telling you, he was watching Wychinsky and he's watching me now.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Find Jill, have her follow him when he leaves the room. I've got to get into the banquet room. Meet me outside the suite in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Ambience?
Needs champagne and hot water.
Hot water?
I have a thing about showers.
Oh, well, the shower's in there. Any special kind of champagne?
Dom Perignon, 55.
Room service? Yeah, I need some champagne in room 8. Do you have Dom Perignon 55? Good. Bring it up.
waiting for the Peanut King to come out of room 8 like you asked. Well, how'd you get out?
Very carefully. Now listen, Washensky's son should be here any second. I want you to find him, talk to him, tell him what's happened.
Sabrina, I don't know what's happened, and neither do you.
Listen, I know that everything Peter Washensky does or says in public to the press, to the secretary, it's all very important. Now, if he's being threatened...
You can't be sure of that.
I know our friend in room 8 was lying when he told us he didn't know who Washensky was. He was lying when he told us that he didn't even know if he was here. And the look on that man's face when I waved at him, that wasn't embarrassment. He was frightened. Now I'm gonna find out why.
You'll never get past the security people, Howler and Ravage.
You just find Washensky's son. There's an employee locker room outside the kitchen. Take him there and wait for me.
Uy, Mailita.
Excuse me, your name is,
Mary.
Mary, that's right. Mary,
Jeffers.
Mary Jeffers, and your mother's maiden name was,
Johnson.
right, Susan Johnson.
No, Evelyn Johnson.
Evelyn Johnson. There's just no tripping you up, is there, Mary?
Big deal. I know my mother's first name.
Now, listen, Mary, I've got one more question. I want you to listen to it very carefully. Consider it before you answer it, because it could mean a great deal to you, all right? Now, do you have a relative who recently passed away that you hadn't seen in quite some time?
Well, I had an aunt.
Yeah?
Her name was, it was Margaret. Aunt Margaret on my father's side. Is that right?
Quite right.
Hey, why are you telling me all these things, huh?
Mary, county courthouse, probate division, Judge Phillips, your Aunt Margaret's will is due to be read in half an hour.
Her will?
That's right. Now, if you leave right now, you can just make it.
Oh, okay. Oh, but my job, I could...
It's all right. I've talked to your boss. Everything's been taken care of. You just go on and go. Judge Phillips, and good luck,
Oh,
Mary.
yeah. Hey, thanks.
It's
Phillips.
Phillips.
Right? Yeah.
Good luck.
It's about time. What'd you do, stomp the grapes yourself?
Hardly, sir.
$280?
Oh, there's no charge for the cheeses and crackers, sir.
Good change for 20?
No, sir. Good day, sir.
You sure we're in the right place?
Well, I think so. Great outfit.
Okay, what happened? I followed him from room 8. It looks like he has a friend in a chalet on the other side of the hotel.
They're holding somebody in there, Sabrina.
Could you tell who it was?
I couldn't because of the drapes, but it looks like a man tied to a chair. He wasn't moving.
Sabrina, I checked with the desk. Wojcinski's son, he's got reservations here, and the airline sent his luggage, but he hasn't shown.
Okay. You gotta get in that chalet. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you gotta do it and get back to me.
Breathe. You know, you're putting yourself in between a rock and a hard place.
She's right. I mean, those FBI fellas aren't kidding around, and you've already been warned.
Okay. All right, thank you. Now, let's just get going. I'll be all right.
I'm here to clean your room.
The room was cleaned this morning.
Oh, don't you want it cleaned this afternoon?
It doesn't have to be cleaned this afternoon.
All right. I guess I'll come back and clean it again in the morning.
Miss. Miss.
Wojcinski's son still hasn't checked in.
Well, our peanut king just took a car around to the back of the chalet.
They're leaving?
Yeah, I guess so. Listen, you better go get the car. I'm gonna take a closer look inside, okay?
Okay, Jill, be careful.
All right. They put him in the trunk and he's been drugged. Let's go.
Monk's dead.
Get the keys.
好好的一锅汤，所以说它是太咸了。好啊，听见了，听见了。来了，来了，来了。What do you want? Who? Sabrina? No one named Sabrina works here.
Excuse me.
I know everyone works here. I tell you, no one named Sabrina. Absolutely not.
I'm Sabrina.
Here she is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Sabrina, it's Jill. Now listen to me very carefully. Kelly and I'll be coming back up the hill. We've got news for you. Professor Wachinsky is with us.
You've got Wyszynski with you?
Yeah, he's the one they were holding at the chalet.
Now, wait a minute. You've got Wyszynski with you, and I got him here with me. So what we have is a double.
Right. A switch. A ringer.
And that would be the reason that he didn't recognize me in the lobby. It was because he had never seen me before in our room. All right, the question is, what's going on? What for?
Well, maybe it's what you told us about the professor. What he says publicly is very heavy stuff.
So if somebody wanted him misquoted.
Right. He could do a hell of a lot of damage. Sabrina, maybe you'd better get to that FBI man Haller. Ravage, too. Make him listen to you.
Right.
We're on our way.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're adding an inch or so to our waistlines with those desserts that we promised ourselves we wouldn't eat, let me take this opportunity to welcome you here today on this very momentous occasion. In a time when the world strives desperately for peace, we're blessed with the presence of two men who are its most formidable proponents. Two men whose untiring devotion to duty have set an example for men of goodwill throughout the world.
What is this?
Lady, may I continue where I left off? As I was saying...
You!
Well, if I may, let me continue. I was about to say that... Please. Ladies and gentlemen...
Thank you.
Hold it, miss.
Would you like a glass of wine? It was especially prepared for the secretary. Come on, go ahead. Don't be afraid of it.
Afraid of it? Why should I be
Go
afraid?
ahead.
Now,
Just
what are
take
you
a
up
sip.
to?
One sip, and I'll tell you. All right, hold it. Okay. You really don't know about this stuff, do you?
What?
Sabrina.
Next week, one of these men will present a most historic
Did you see?
resolution.
She did it
to the
on
United
purpose.
Nations. Today,
She must be some kind of radical.
so my friends, what we believe must be spoken. What we feel must be expressed. What we cherish must be protected. We're privileged here today because we welcome to our country for the first time a man who...
Professor will say he's not going to present the resolution to the United Nations.
A man who was
Crowd will be shocked.
tirelessly
Then he'll keep explaining his change of positions until the assistant secretary will suffer a sudden confusion, and the resolution will never get to the United Nations. And in a minute, less than a minute.
Professor Peter Wyszynski.
Ladies and gentlemen, my country is not oppressed by the communist regime. It was raped by the communist conspiracy. No, it was not a rape of the flesh, but of the spirit, of the mind, which I can assure you is by far the more heinous crime. If you take from a man his right of choice, of free choice in all things, yes, then you rape him. For a man without choice is a man without dreams, without hopes, without ambitions. You make from him not a man at all. I'm here to declare that it is my intention, no, my promise, to work tirelessly with all my energy to return the right of free choice to all men.
Let me understand this. The man they kidnapped on the road, it wasn't Wyszynski's son.
No, that was Ravage. I mean, the real Ravage. Wyszynski's son just missed his plane. He called his father, but of course that message got mixed up in the shuffle.
I see. And they needed Ravage's credentials to get close to Wyszynski, to set up the switch.
That's right, Charlie.
And I talked to the man from the FBI, Haller. Very interesting. They analyzed the wine. Very special stuff they put in it. Causes brain damage and no trace in an autopsy.
Well, I must say, for a casual weekend, quite an experience.
You don't know the half of it, Charlie. Wyszynski's son? Heaven.
By the way, Charlie, how was your weekend?
Actually, I've been doing some swinging with my golf clubs.
Oh, excellent, Charlie. Exercise. Good score?
No score yet, but I'm giving it my very best shot.
You always do, Charlie. You always do. Always.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little girls who went to the police academy. And they were each assigned very hazardous duties. But I took them away from all that, and now they work for me. My name is Charlie.
Hey, what's going on?